With iOS 18, you can finally schedule a text message on your iPhone, and it's built right into the Messages app. If you have ever, and I mean ever, forgotten to send a happy birthday text right at midnight or had a brilliant work idea at 2 a.m. but knew it was the wrong time to send, then you know the struggle. It's that, oh no, I forgot again feeling, quickly followed by the awkward apology text the next day. Well, that whole song and dance is officially a thing of the past. Apple has delivered one of its most requested features, and it is a total game changer. I'm going to show you exactly how to use the new Send Later feature to set it and forget it, turning you into the thoughtful, on-time friend or colleague you've always wanted to be. For years, scheduling a text on an iPhone felt like a secret mission. You had to use complicated shortcuts or download clunky third-party apps that never quite worked right. But with iOS 18, Apple has swept all of that away. The Send Later feature is now baked directly into the Messages app, making it incredibly simple and intuitive to use. This isn't some hidden setting you have to dig for, it's a primary function designed to be used. The best part? It's seamlessly integrated into iMessage, those iconic blue bubbles. It's important to know that for now, this feature is an iMessage exclusive party. While Apple is adding RCS support to improve messaging with Android users, the Send Later function itself currently only works when you're texting other Apple users. Whether it's a birthday greeting, a good luck message, or a reminder for family in another time zone, this feature is built to handle it with grace.
All right, let's get right into it. You won't believe how fast this is. First, just make sure you're running iOS 18 on your iPhone. Open up the Messages app and either tap on an existing conversation or start a new one. For this example, I'm going to schedule a birthday message for my friend Alex. Now, look to the left of the text field where you'd normally type. You'll see a plus icon. Go ahead and tap that. This opens up the redesigned app drawer. You might see Send Later right away, but if not, just tap on More. A list of options will appear, and there it is, Send Later. Tap on it. The moment you do, a blue time bubble will appear above the text field, probably defaulting to something like tomorrow 9 a.m. This is your scheduler. Tap that blue bubble to open up the date and time picker. Here, you can choose the exact date and time you want the message to go out. It's a clean, simple interface. I'll set mine for Alex's birthday next week at 8 a.m. sharp. Once you've set the time, you'll be back in your message. Notice how the text field now has a gray dashed outline and the scheduled time is displayed right above it. That's your confirmation that you're in scheduling mode. Go ahead and type your message, "Happy birthday, Alex. Hope you have an amazing day." The final step is the most important. Instead of the usual send button, tap the blue upward arrow to schedule the message. And that's it. Your message is now officially scheduled. It will sit patiently in your conversation inside that dotted line bubble with a small clock icon, waiting to be sent at the exact moment you picked. The other person won't see a thing until it arrives. So you hit schedule and immediately spot a typo. Or maybe you realize you set it for the wrong day. Don't worry, you're not locked in. Fixing a mistake is just as easy as setting it up. Navigate back to the conversation with the scheduled message. You'll see it waiting there in its dotted outline bubble. If you want to change the content to fix a typo or add an emoji, just press and hold the message bubble. A menu will pop up. From there, tap Edit. You can now tweak the text. When you're done, hit the check mark to save it. But what if you need to change the time? Look right above the scheduled message. You'll see the time with a small Edit button next to it. Tap that. You'll get options to edit time, send message to send it immediately, or delete it entirely. Let's say I want to reschedule the message to 8:30 a.m. instead. I'll just tap Edit Time, adjust the picker, and it's done. It's that simple. And if you decide against sending it, you can either press and hold the message bubble and tap Delete, or use that Edit button above the message to find the Delete option. The message will vanish, no questions asked.
Now that you're a scheduling pro, there are a few key details to keep in mind. First, you can schedule a message up to 14 days in advance. This is perfect for near-term events like birthdays and appointments, but you won't be able to schedule your New Year's greetings in July. Second, for the Send Later feature to work as intended, your iPhone needs to be on and connected to the internet at the scheduled time. If your device is offline, the message will attempt to send as soon as it reconnects. While some sources suggest messages are stored on Apple's servers and sent even if your device is off, the most reliable approach is to ensure your phone is on and connected. Third, as mentioned, this feature is currently exclusive to iMessage. You'll see the Send Later option in your blue bubble chats, but it won't appear for SMS, green bubble, or RCS conversations with Android users. And finally, this feature is only available on devices running iOS 18, iPadOS 18, and macOS Sequoia or newer. If you're on an older version of iOS, you won't see this in your Messages app, but don't worry, I've got you covered. With Send Later in iOS 18, Apple has finally made scheduling texts a seamless, native experience. It's powerful, reliable, and incredibly easy to use. From remembering birthdays to managing work messages across different time zones, this is a feature that will genuinely make your life easier. And even if you're not on the latest software, you still have great workarounds with shortcuts and other tools. The days of the forgotten message apology tour are over. You are now fully equipped to be the punctual, thoughtful person you were always meant to be. If this was helpful and you learned something new, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. And for more iOS 18 tips, tricks, and deep dives, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss our future videos. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let me know, what's the very first message you're going to schedule with this new feature? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.